How to make money on social media. This is a question that comes up a lot. I think a lot of people want to know how to live a different lifestyle. Maybe they want more freedom, more fulfillment, and they see other people, maybe people like myself and others, making money or talking about making an income on social media. So this video, I thought it'd be cool to break down how it actually works, like the fundamentals for beginners, because I think a lot of people are confused as to how it even works and how they can actually get started. In general, you don't just get paid on social media for posting videos and content on all these random platforms. There are different methods and different systems in place by the platforms, depending whether you're posting on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. There's all different systems in place. So you can earn money directly from these platforms, and it's just through ad revenue. So one of my biggest income drivers, and it's not the one that I would rely on the most, is ad revenue from YouTube. So every time you watch videos, maybe there's going to be ads playing through this video you're watching right now. Every time an ad plays, an unskippable ad, or even a short skippable ad, that is basically a creator getting paid on YouTube. So every time an ad gets shown, a creator gets a portion of the money that somebody has paid for that ad to be on a video. As simple as it is. YouTube is going to try and pay, or every platform is going to try and pay creators, people who post these videos, as little as possible. Don't think when you see these ads playing, or someone who has millions of subscribers on YouTube or any of these platforms, that they're making millions of pounds or dollars in profit, because it's simply not true for most people. So that's the first kind of myth I want to just bust through. Don't think that someone's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers that they're making an absolute bazillion amounts of money. They're just probably not. There's definitely better ways to make an income with social media, and I'm going to give you this mindset shift, which will probably help you understand it in this video. So I'll break down YouTube's ad revenue really quickly, because this is the one that I'm most that's what I most interact with. So when an ad shows in your video, depending on the actual video, YouTube pays the creator a portion of money. To get money off YouTube, you can't just start earning money straight away from ad revenue. You have to reach a certain level. So you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. This means you have to put in a considerable amount of work before you can even start making money from YouTube directly. But that doesn't mean that you can't start making money before you reach this level. You can start making money with one subscriber on YouTube, or any platform, which I'll tell you how to do. Now, let's just say, for example, you cross this threshold and you start earning money from what YouTube calls the partner program. YouTube will give you, or your videos will generate something called an RPM, which is called revenue per million, or revenue per 1,000 views. And this basically tells you how much money YouTube will pay you per 1,000 views on your videos. Sometimes this can range between $1 and $15, $20, depending on what niche and what country your videos are in. So if you're posting entertainment videos, they're generally going to be a lot less RPM, a lot less money per 1,000 views. Whereas if you post money in the how to start a business niche, the finance niche, they're going to be much higher amounts of money that advertisers are willing to pay for to have their adverts on your videos. That's just how it works. But you have no say over this. It's completely random, and YouTube decides all this. So you're not in control of that, which is the first problem. Now, on my channel, on this Wolfpack Adventures channel, this is primarily entertainment, and my RPM fluctuates between about $2 and about $15, depending on the type of video and the country that it's shown in, because you get paid way more money if your videos are shown in, say, the United States versus, say, India. That's just how it works. And most of my audience are from the UK, America, and Europe and Germany. So the ad revenues are generally quite high compared to a lot of people's, but it's still not something that you should rely on. The problem is, if YouTube pays me $5 per 1,000 views in a video, and I get a video that gets 1 million views, that's $5,000. This is all well and good saying this. Then the question becomes you're going to have to chase your tail and consistently get videos that get 1 million plus views to earn that much money directly from YouTube's ad revenue. To do that, it's bloody hard. There aren't many creators out there that can post consistent videos every single time and get 1 million plus views. It's really difficult to do that. There's only a the 1% club that can do that. It's people like Mr. Beast and all these people that have got bazillions of subscribers and a huge audience. Don't think you're going to come onto the platform and just generate all these views. I think that's why a lot of people give up in the first place, because they come on to YouTube, they start a channel, and then they're upset and frustrated that their videos are getting next to no views whatsoever. YouTube is hard, right? It's not an easy thing. You can't just jump onto it and expect YouTube to pay you millions. It doesn't really work like that. In general, platforms will pay you the least they can directly, which is why I think there's a better way to monetize on social media. Now, here's the big mistake that a lot of people make. Views do not equal income. You can't just rely on going viral to make money. A lot of the times, yes, it's great to have viral videos. I've earned a lot of money on this channel with videos that have gone viral. If you're just getting viral views, the audience you're building from those viral views is rarely not going to be attracting the audience that actually cares about you. And these people won't buy from you. They're not going to buy anything from you. On this channel right now, there's probably a few hundred subscribers. It's very small, and I'm just sharing my knowledge of what I know on YouTube. But I'm trying to build an audience of people who are interested in what I have to say and want to learn and grow on YouTube. So in that respect, it doesn't matter if you have a video that does 1,000 views or 100 views versus one that's creating millions of views. I would rather have, if my goal was to make a consistent income online, on social media, I would not be focusing all my attention on going viral, right? I would be focusing all my attention on creating videos that attract the right people who will essentially buy from me in the future. This channel here, Wolfpack Adventures, is an entertainment channel. It's all about maximizing views. That's all that channel is for. It makes most of its money through ad revenue directly from YouTube and the brand deals that I have connected with for that. So I have deals with camera companies who I use to help me film the videos. There are different subscription companies, there's different product companies. There's all sorts going on that channel, but it's primarily based on how many views the videos get, determines how much money the channel makes. This channel is what you would call an education channel. And I'm sharing all my knowledge and trying to teach people about YouTube. In the description below, you will see a link to my school community. And this isn't for everyone. This is a community I've put together to help people who want to grow on YouTube, who are serious about growing an income on YouTube, or like just growing an income using social media. It's not for everyone. But what I'm trying to do is attract the right people who would be interested in potentially joining that program. That's transparency for you. That's what I'm trying to do. But this video probably won't get 1 million views, 2 million views. It doesn't need to. As long as it reaches the right people, that's all I'm bothered about. And that's all you should be bothered about as well. Because I think a lot of people look at these huge subscribers, followers, views and think that's what I need to do. And then they get bloody frustrated when that doesn't happen on day one. That's not how social media works. You want to reframe social media as a funnel and not a paycheck. A lot of people believe or think that social media should pay them directly, and that's the wrong way to do it. That's the frustrating long route to do it, and it's the least satisfying as well. Whereas if you think about it as a sales funnel, this is where it gets interesting. So think about a funnel, an upside down triangle, and the top part of your funnel is your YouTube channel. So this is where you're putting out valuable information, you're trying to attract attention, trying to grow an audience of people who are interested in whatever your channel talks about. For this channel, it's learning to grow and make money using YouTube. That's the only types of people I really want to attract. Now, versus if you're an entertainment channel, you'd be trying to target an even broader audience. So let's just say, for example, this video gets 1,000 views, okay? And then below this video, I have a link to grab a free resource. And I get, I get 10% of those 1,000 people to opt in and grab that free thing. So we've got 10% of 1,000 people, that's 100 people have joined my email list and put their hand up and want this free resource. This 100 people, or whatever percentage of people it is way more valuable than you'll get from ad revenue on YouTube. 1,000 views on YouTube could be worth $5, $10 to you, maybe a little bit more. But the 100 people or the people that you're able to build this email list of, can you imagine if you had a program or a product or a service, again, like my school community, that people are actively buying into, And think about the conversion rate of that. So you've got 100 people on your email list. Let's say 10% of those people join my school community, or they join, they buy a product from me or you, and you have a £50 product, and 10% of 100 buy it, 10 people buy it, £500 in your pocket, right? You can just keep doing the maths on this, and you can scale it up from there. But if you think about YouTube as a sales funnel, the top part of your sales funnel, where all you're doing is attracting attention and building an audience, a loyal audience of people who want to learn about what you have to say, that is the foundation for a solid income on social media. And sure, maybe all those people, in fact, guaranteed all those people won't want to take the next step. There's some people that just want free information, free resources. Give those people that free information. But there's going to be a certain percentage of people who want to pay you more money and want to take the next step and want to reach their goals faster. That is where you put in place either something that's a little bit more premium, that's a paid product or a service that people will buy from you. And then the beauty of YouTube, the more videos you put out, the more people you're able to reach and the faster you're able to grow your audience. And this compounds over time. Because one thing I love about YouTube, it's always trying to find new people to watch your videos. You'll see constantly on the graphs inside YouTube Studio that your videos might flatline for a little bit, but then they'll start picking up traction again, and it could be 6-12 months later. And it's because YouTube is always trying to find new people to watch your videos. YouTube wants you to win. It wants you to get a billion views on a video. It just does. Because if it knows, if it can help you get a billion views on a video, then they also make money by running ads on your videos. So it's in their best interest to push your video more. So you as the creator have to make a video, and then YouTube pushes that video and tries to match it with the best people it thinks will want to watch it. That's how it works. On other social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, the idea is very similar in that you are building an audience of people, but the people, I believe, that go on these shorter form content platforms are a different type of audience looking for different things. But the methods work the same. You put out information, valuable free information, you have a link in bio that takes people to opt into an email list or even to come to your YouTube channel, and then they take the next step from there and they become that little bit more committed. And then a smaller percentage of those people will then take you up on a paid product or service. That's how it works. But I just believe YouTube is the better platform for building a more loyal audience who are going to buy something off you in the future. And the evergreen part of this, like I was saying before, about YouTube just showing you more and more, like your channel growing faster, because YouTube is finding more people for your videos. You don't get that on Instagram and TikTok. You'll generally find a video will either do really well or it'll flatline and bomb really early on, and then it will never really regain from that. You just have to keep posting more and more. It's more about quantity. I mean, I suppose YouTube is also about quantity in the beginning as well. You need to get your reps in. So again, a lot of people stop after their first few videos posted on YouTube. You have to play the long game with this. So I would probably recommend you post at least 100 videos to YouTube before you even start looking at your analytics, because it's going to take YouTube some time to figure out, well, okay, who is this guy? Who is he posting content for? Who's the videos it's best served for? Which audience? Because in the beginning, if you post 1 or 2 videos, YouTube literally is just like, I don't know who this guy is. Don't know if his stuff's even any good. And it's constantly testing, constantly trying to figure things out. Once it gets a good handle on who you are and what content you post, it knows which person or people, which segment of people it wants to put it in front of, who are going to stick around for the longest. Think of social media as a tool for growth to build your audience. And you want to build trust with that audience and then offer them something that is a paid product or service. That's how you make money on social media. That's the legit long-term play and how to build a proper business on social media. Don't think of social media as an ATM machine or a cash machine. Like if you're thinking of posting videos or think you can post videos on Facebook or Instagram and instantly withdraw money from the platform, you won't win. Like I can literally guarantee that. You have to build a fan base, a foundation, and build from that. And don't focus on making money directly from social media platforms, because you will, one, burn yourself out with the amount you have to do, because there is a very low chance you'll go viral with every single piece of content you put out. But if you think about building an audience and building trust with that audience and then offering those people something of super high value, you will get a percentage of people who will want to pay you money. That is how you make money using social media. We've not had a tool like social media since this is the first massive breakthrough of being able to reach millions, if not billions of people at the click of a button. Like, it used to be newspapers and carrier pigeons, but now it's social media and digital media and assets. So that's what we need to build. And yeah, once you get started, don't stop. Focus on the audience growth and build trust with them. Any questions in the comments, leave them here. There's going to be some videos up there that YouTube recommends next. It's super clever. Peace out.